What TV show was quality all the way through, knew end to end and went out with an amazing last episode? Avatar: The Last Airbender. 3 perfect seasons. Creators had a game plan going into the show that had a beginning, middle, and end. Wrapped up every loose end and gave a super satisfying conclusion. The Good Place. Every episode had a purpose. No filler episodes. No clip episodes, and ended after 4 seasons at the right moment. Edit: Mother forking shirt balls. This is my highest rated comment. Breaking Bad: tight story, no wasted seasons, and a finale that actually lands perfectly. 6 Feet Under. Maybe the best ending of a series ever. Reservation Dogs. Excellent finale. The Last Airbender. Seriously one of the best shows ever made. IMO. Everything just fits. You can see they planned it all out beforehand. Mad Men. 7 straight seasons of that quality is an incredible feat. Breaking Bad. 5 seasons. No filler. Walt admits he did it for himself and dies on his own terms. Gravity Falls. Great show. For kids or adults. Halt and Catch Fire didn't overstay its welcome. 6 Feet Under as well. What We Do in the Shadows. Malcolm in the Middle. Parks and Rec. We don't count the first season. That's a totally different show. Season 2 and on is great all the way through, and has an absolutely fulfilling series finale. The Good Place. Funny, emotional, and it ended exactly when it should have. Mr. In Between. All killer, no filler. Ted Lasso. All the character arcs were complete from beginning to end. Great show. Band of Brothers. Technically a mini-series, but it's worth mentioning among the best ever aired on TV. The Wire. Deadwood. Hell on Wheels. The Good Place. The best ending I have ever seen on a TV show. The Expanse. Still waiting on season 7 through 9, once the cast is old enough. Fleabag. Better Call Saul. Ozark. That would be The Good Place. Ending was written in advance, and got there exactly when it was supposed to. My favorite finale ever. Mr. Robot was one of the first shows I remember sticking the landing. Black Sails. 4 seasons with a great finale. The Shield. How dare no one mention it yet? Breaking Bad, tight from start to finish and stuck the landing perfectly. I'd also throw in Fleabag, knew exactly when to stop, and The Good Place for a rare finale that actually felt earned. Nurse Jackie and Better Call Saul, also Breaking Bad, obviously. Scrubs. The failed spin-off that they added on afterwards quite obviously doesn't count as part of the series. Malcolm in the Middle was consistently good. Theohout. Monk. Great show, like Columbo where it had that he'd-done-it mystery, and the fun of the interaction of all the great characters. Great series. Resolution 2. Spolier. Monk comes to terms with what happened to his wife, and his OCD starts to subside somewhat. I can't remember what exactly, but he was an incredible germaphobe and there were things he just wouldn't do, and in the last episode, his show doing one of the things he could never do. Like you end the show knowing that the future is better for him and the whole cast. They even brought on a character that left the show and she shows that her life is what she wants, etc. There is not a single bad or filler episode of Breaking Bad. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Everybody Hates Chris is the only show that I can think of that fits this. Give your balls a tug. Only right answer is Shoresy. Homicide. Life on the Street. Amazing cast and writing. Futurama. The first time. Even the second was very good to excellent. Battlestar Galactica. The reboot. The Sopranos. That finale was so insane it had people calling their cable companies. Warehouse 13. It literally takes you everywhere and is filled with exactly what the plot wants to advertise. So exquisitely written, all the stories and plots intertwined and laced. 1. The Office, UK. 2. Breaking Bad. 3. Better Call Saul. 4. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Fleabag, the perfect 2-season arc. What is it with the foxes? Lost in Space, the Netflix version. Dark, also on Netflix I believe. Sopranos. Loved the ending. The parallels with The Godfather, great stuff. DTF. 1 season was all that was needed. Patriot is still a favorite too. Dark and Letterkenny. Barry. Fucking shit, that ending was traumatic. Writers definitely knew what they were talking about. Breaking Bad was incredible from start to finish. Schitt's Creek. Laughs every show, quirky characters, great character arcs, and the show ends on a high note. The Shield. One of the best finales ever. Breaking Bad. I watched the finale at 2 a.m. alone in my apartment, and just sat in the dark for like 20 minutes after. No show has ever made me feel that empty and satisfied at the same time. Breaking Bad, beginning to end. Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. Full Metal Alchemist, 2003. The original Magnum P.I. Inspector George Gently. Foyle's War. The Good Place. The Americans. Quality show. Dark. Which, if you understand what sort of show it is amazing that they could pull off a good ending. Primal. I'll admit I was a little iffy at the start of season 3, but totally on board within a few episodes. For a show with minimal dialogue, the emotion it conveys is incredible. Gravity Falls. It was such a fun, whimsical, heart-wrenching, touching cartoon and ended with a fully complete story. It's an outdated show, but Farscape. Babylon 5, like the Avatar comment, this one was written as 5 seasons. It was also kept in a vault, taken out as needed for the next episodes. He kept everyone in the dark as much as he could. And Carr, Andreas Katzeler's, the one-armed man from The Fugitive, is absolutely amazing. It's so nice when stories that started 5 years back get to the moment they always were meant to. Chernobyl. Freaks and Geeks. I'm shocked no one has said Gravity Falls. 6 Feet Under. So well done, and the last episode wrecked me. Breaking Bad. It was so good every single season and episode. The Bob Newhart Show. Golden Girls. It ended because B.A. Arthur decided to leave the show, feeling the show was at its peak and wanted to end it by that last season. Her wedding episode was a really strong way to end it all and wrapped up the series nicely.